Alberto Sperto Thompson, William Graven Morrison, Karl-Heinz Weber. I'm doing good, Carl. How are you doing? Feline Peacock, Nicolette Preda, Hazel Klaassen, Malik Lopez, Carmen Pillay, Lamarco Mitchell, Saintus van Wyk, Life with CJ, National Chair Marlon Daniels, Samantha Satisfied, Chico Biza, Boyson Anthony, Ezrat Maritz, Ashley Adnel, Sean van Wyk, Ismael Steenkamp, Candice Geswoond, Lloyd de Vries, Gabriella Gabs Badu Davis, how's my daughter? Melissa Davids, Lana Michenet, Lizelle Bani, if I can be copy coaty. It's cold tonight. Vivian Norris, Sarah Dido, Leilani Chun, Sharon Andrews, Anastasia Stacia, Reginald Jacobs, Elzaan Peterson, Ridwan Ferret, security guard, Divan, hulle is besig met jou, Divan. Elzaan Peterson, Michelle Stevens, Chanel Trenton, Anthony Carlse, Carmen Visi, Irene Middleton, Petro Hendricks, Chantal Shani Coulter, Melissa Davids, Adnan Hassan, Paul G. Jacobs, Vernon Berda, Elitang Mudisana wa Morwana, Eugene Botha, Amanda Kleinboy, Alberto Sperto Thompson, Enid Botha, Sisnick de Bree, Marlene Fredericks. The guys, Eugene is really working hard for this party, eh? I was just seeing all the work that we always throw to his law firm. Yeah. Wendell Nimmerhout, Fiola Zenobia Leroux, Saida Pierby, Natalie Breiners, Francis Adams, Lucretia Constance, Glenda Fish, ja, dat is George slag gereed, Deva Olsen, Ellis Jeftas, Doreen Solomon, Iseline Hazel, Dion Daniels, Johan Delport, Richard Lincoln, Shana Smith, Faithy Irvin, Francis Adams, Edward Ninja Adendorf, Jess van H, John McDonald, Bruce A, Joshua Nummerhout, hoe gaan het Bruce? I hear that you are mending, you're getting well. Vanessa Kenloff, Kaino Chow, Arawan Levak, Ricardo Binas, Leanne Leify Adams, Virginia Venter, John Gous, Brandon Oostenwald, Geraldine Faltin, Ursula Berenice, Vali October, Natasha Neetling, PM De Kella, Deidre Strydom Frisken, JJ Whitey Spielman, Berthlyn Witboy, Kevin Coolie Monsieur. I'm actually not tired. Ek sien jy sê ek lyk moeg, nee. Is maar so 'n bietjie bitter. David Nazareth Kettledas, Derek Nyal, Jody Steitler, Anto Kibidu, Kelly van Rooyen, Chuck Watson, Berenice Klassen, Van Vrachum, Earl Morton, David Phillies, Patriots, because we got a June Thomas, we got a long agenda, Karen Lewis, Betsy Blau. I hear a lot of people say, Prince, you don't greet me. Prince, I always think, I'm just greeting what comes up here. So I wouldn't leave out nobody deliberately. Maybe your thing is taking long. I'm just greeting what's in front of me, like Colleen September, Bishop Duarte, Loazilwandile Trevor Maswabana. Salute, Maswabana. Moira Joseph, Rudy Reiters, says Naren George, Jillian Herrings, Cedric Boyson. So Patriots, I just read the names as they come up. Maybe I miss you sometimes, but tomorrow I'll get you. Joseph Masingi, Ron Adams, Neil Jacobs, Amin Williams, Wayne Williams, Erwan Abrams. Patriots, let me start because we got a very long agenda here. And I'm going to come straight to the point. Let me just congratulate, and I know it's a funeral, but I want to congratulate our provincial chairperson of the Eastern Cape, Nadine. Nadine and them and all the Patriots there. Thank you for bearing our Patriot today. Thank you for giving a dignified service. Thank you for being there for the family. Thank you. I want to thank you. And I know it's a funeral, but if somebody has given their life to the PA's mission, and that person passes on, oftentimes the family sees why this person was running like that. I buried a lady, we helped bury a lady in El Dorado Park. And the family said, we can now see why she was PA Mal. So I just wanted to tell you guys that, thank you. Thank you for being there. And the family could see that when she was a security guard at our rally, when she was doing door-to-door, because I remember she was a security at the rally, when she was a real grondhond. And we know she's by God. And I want to thank Bradley and everybody there. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Then I want to also today take off my hat to all the Patriots that's not at their home. All the Patriots that is not with their families. All the Patriots that are sitting in faraway places for the Patriotic Alliance. I want to say to you that you are joy bringers. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for leaving your children, your wives, your family, your husbands, to go and do the work of the Patriotic Alliance. I want you to know that I don't take that lightly. Under no circumstances do I take that lightly. It humbled me. It humbled me. It humbles me. And it truly, truly speaks of, you know, I saw it like the Patriots of Alexandra under leaders Paul. I hear they're on the other side of the world. Melissa and them are on this side of the world. Leader Mary and them are on that side. SG and them are that side. That is, you know, I was at a function, a government function in Eisner. Was a deputy president. And they said to me, Patriots are outside with a kumbi, waiting outside the venue. So I went to them. And they're like, Patriots, we are not going to, President, we just want a picture. We are moving, we are moving. We are going to help in Makanda. I was so emotional. I was so emotional that look at these people. Nobody's paying them. Dan moet jy 'n rou ding kry, 'n ongeskikte ding that comes and speak to people like they are nothing. While people are leaving their homes, while people are, the children. You know, I even feel guilty sometimes, I must tell you, as a leader. Wednesday, even after the work, I rushed to Villiersdorp. Thursday, after the program of government, I rushed to George. Friday, I went to Prince Albert, because you inspire one man. I'm like, I can't sit here and having dinners here while people are there. So, you know, you ask my protectors. I told the people on Thursday when I was in George, I said to the people, listen, because I had to take some people for dinner. I said, can you please go to dinner? I have an important meeting. I rushed to go and speak to the Patriots in George. I rushed back to Neisner just to go pay the bill. And I rushed back to go and meet with some ANC leaders and meet with the leaders that joined us from the Tertia. So I'm humbled, man. But I just need you to know that. I need you to know that you are being appreciated by the leader of this party and the leadership of this party and every patriot whose heart is in the right place. So I want to thank you. I want to really, really, really thank you. I want to tell you that you are the engine of this party. Thank you. I know it's not easy. You know, people that has big showers in people that has big showers in their houses and big bath in their house. Let me just get this. Just hold on, this is an important message I'm just answering here. It was for something I'm going to talk about now. So I asked myself, your children misses you. So I had to stop on this thing today. Ek het groot respect vir julle. Baie dankie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Patriots. And you inspire all of us. That's why I have no words for you guys. But thank you. Then, Patriots, let me move to... I want to move to the issue that... But one last one. You know, Patriots, when the Afrikaanse Taal Museum, people are doing good work there. But I want to just share a story with you about the Afrikaanse Taal Museum because I was asked to speak there on Saturday. I was a keynote speaker. And when I was going through my notes, it was started so that it can only be a place for Afrikaners. It could only be a place for Afrikaners, and blacks and coloreds had to be excluded. I think, and they wanted to make this language, it was a museum, a monument for exclusion. And the country has changed. The country has changed. And as the country has changed, it's now 50 years. We went to celebrate 50 years after it was done to exclude our people. I got there, and one of the patriots was saying to me, "Oh, Press, thank you. I want some money," because they said you're not going to come. And as I came in, the two MCs was colored guys. The band was a colored band there. The chairperson was a colored. The speakers, there was some white. The other speakers, there was some white, some black speakers. And I couldn't help but seeing how far we've come in South Africa. And a place that was meant for exclusion, we are there now, and it's being led by Jacelyn. A colored woman is leading that place as the chairperson. And then the CEO there is a colored male. Why am I mentioning that? It's just to show you that there was all races there, black, white, colored, Indian. It's just how far we've come as a country. We don't get everything right, but we're so used to bad news. But I just needed to say that, and I want to say to the people that I'm really proud of you for having changed that. And then, Patriots, I want to come with the issue of there's 7 by-elections happening. There's by-elections happening all across the country. So kry vir jou by 'n by-election, is al wat ek wil sê. Kry vir jou by 'n by-election. Kry vir jou by 'n by-election asseblief. Get yourself at a by-election. Get yourself at a by-election. There's 7 happening. The DP was told today in the NEC, he's going to the Eastern Cape, to Makana. I'm also going to greet there. I'm going to go greet all the by-elections. I want to say the people of Joburg, that's in Douglas, all of you, I just want to thank you. So get yourself, kry vir jou by 'n by-election asseblief. Get yourself at a by-election. Then I want to talk about the death, the killings, and you know, every time you see there's killings, then you hear people have a lot to say on Facebook. They have a lot to say on Facebook. Lost Facebook, we are on the ground, we're not on Facebook. You guys know what we should be doing. Why don't you do what you think we should be doing? On the 1st of December, we've got our first step of our action we're going to take. We have, on the 1st of December, we will all be wearing black. Even if you do nothing, just wear black. Even if you do nothing, just wear black on the day. Even if you do nothing, just wear black. And take a picture of you. Take a picture of you. Take a picture of yourself. Take a picture of yourself. And take a picture of yourself. Even if just wear black. And say how you feel about this. We want the world to see, and we're going to repost each other's things. That's where we're starting. Just take a picture of yourself, and you in your black, just take a picture of you in your black outfit. A picture of you in your black outfit. Some of you that wants to have church, please do that. But for starters, this is a rolling mass action campaign. This is where we start. We'll tell you what is the next step. We'll tell you what the next step is. This is the first step. Just wear black for us. We want the world to see. And Leader Sidney Kim also was a brilliant idea. If you can have a cross. If you had a member that died, please have a cross. I'm going to have, if you have a family member that passed on, please have a black cross. A black cross. Make yourself a small cross or a big cross. And you just hold that cross. That's all we're asking you, patriots. We're going somewhere with this thing. So trust this process. Our lives matters. Colored lives matters. So all I'm asking, everyone, have your cross. Even if it is a small cross, as small as this phone, that's okay. That's okay. We just want a small cross. It must be a black cross, painted black. Wear black and have your cross. Please have your cross. Please have your cross, please. Please have your cross on that day. It's going to be the biggest campaign. You don't need to be a member of the PA. No one on the 1st of December, I don't care if they send me out of the country, if the government sends me out of the country, my cross will be in my bag. My children will wear black. My children will have the crosses. My friends will have their crosses. They will wear black and they will have their crosses. They will have black. They will wear black that day. And all of my friends, if you're not a member of PA, that's fine. But I need you to wear black in solidarity with us. In solidarity with our children that are being shot and killed, the young people. So if you've lost a family member and if you feel that you want to help us to make the awareness great, just wear black on that day. Thank you very much, patriots. That's on the 1st of December. We're going to have a rolling mass action. This is the beginning. We want, the media is going to come out. We want to make Facebook black that day. We want to make Twitter black. We want to make social media TikTok. We want to make it black. People should see you can wear your Colored Lives Matter also t-shirt. Nobody's coming to save us. We need to save ourselves. But you start by saying that this is what's happening to us. When farmers were killed, there was an awareness by farmers themselves. We've been waiting for the ANC and the DA to do something. No, we are doing something now. I'm also going to speak to Leader Fadil and other leaders because this is not a PA campaign. This is not a PA campaign. If you've lost a loved one through shooting, let's honor them. You can, but we need a black cross and we need you to be black. This is where we're starting. Let me tell you the truth. Gayton, what are you doing about the shooting? There's absolutely, listen to me, nothing anyone can do if there's no jobs. I'm telling you today, there's absolutely nothing anybody can do if there's no jobs. Gangsterism and jobs go hand in hand. This is a socio-economic issue. That's just the uncomfortable truth. But that day, I'm going to wear black for all my friends I have lost. And for all the mothers that buried their children, their sons. For all the women that buried their husbands. For all the parents that buried their children. For all the sisters that buried their brothers. For all the brothers that buried their sisters. For all the parents that send their kids to school in the morning and they got a call to say your child has been shot by a bullet, or your child was caught in the middle of gang fire because two gangs are fighting on the opposite of the school. So I want to say to you, that day, there's no green hearts, it's black hearts. We're wearing black. Our cross is black. And if you have a platform, you speak up that day. Los maar jokes, daai dag wil ons nie jokes sien op Facebook. Ons wil nie jokes sien, ons like jokes. I love the jokes the people make. But that day, 1st of December, 1st of December, 1st of December, you can stand on a traffic light, you can stand wherever. But I want the world to know that we are dying. We are dying. This is not a PA campaign. PA mustn't claim this campaign. This is not a PA campaign. PA should not claim this campaign. This is not a colored campaign. Colored people shouldn't claim this campaign. This is a campaign for every South African that think that in the last 72 hours, 12 to 14 people were shot dead. 33 people. It's like 11 people die per day. How is that okay? How is that right? How is that okay? How is that right? It can never be. It shall never be. Ons gaan opstaan vir onsself. Hulle gaan sien wat gebeur daarna. I am still coming. The whole time I come, trust the process. All I'm asking you, trust the process. Ons sal die country tot 'n standstill laat bring. Is the army or nothing? We are dying in our communities. Our communities is now turning into graveyards. It's the army or nothing. It's the army or nothing. It's the army or nothing. Hier kom 'n ding. You watch, it's the army or nothing. And then, Patriot, let me tell you something. A lot of, for us, people are saying, oh, I need a position. Stop that. We are not in the promised land yet. We know where we're going. Every time there's an election, more people get jobs, more people get opportunities. You're going to see a lot of parties that jump up now. A lot of parties jump up because they're using people just so that they can get a salary. So if they get 1 seat or 2 seats, him and his chummy, the two of them, can get a seat. That's what they do. So that they can get a seat. They're using people to walk, but they want it for themselves. So then for 5 years, they will have a salary. We're not here for a 5-year salary. We're here for a lifetime of change, of a better life for everyone. We're not here for 5-year salary. We're here for eternally economic freedom in our lifetime and the lifetime beyond. More people die here than the war in Ukraine and Russia. More people die here than in Palestine and Israel. But they're not talking about it. Alright, so ons gaat vir hulle wys waar David die wortels begrawe het. And some of you says, yeah, you are in parliament, you are in cabinet. Of course I'm there. And I mentioned these issues. I've raised the issue of the army. Inside and outside cabinet. So, not cabinet, inside and outside our Lichutla. We had. So I'm saying to all of you today, we are going to stand up for ourselves. Ons gaat swaard dra. Ons gaat kruis hê. We're going to have crosses. Ons gaat opstaan for onsself. We're going to stand up for ourselves. And I want to come to the Battle of George. Let me tell you something. George is our battlefield for 2026. George is the battlefield for 2026. I want to say to you, firstly, let me, Teresa, I want to say to Teresa, thank you, Teresa. Teresa, thank you for joining us. I want to thank your husband for saying my wife will always take the right decision. I want to thank the people that assisted. I want to thank Marcel. I want to thank Brandon Stamhoff. I've seen how they're calling you names. But julle is by die huis, ons kinders, ons broers, ons sisters. Julle is by die huis. Teresa, let me tell you, Patriots were so happy. I called Teresa the next day. I'm like, hey, I'm just calling to see how you're holding up. Because I see there's a lot of things that you were paid money to join the PA. She says, wat? Pres, los hy mense. Die Patriots ontvang my dan so lekker. Die Patriots ontvang my dan so lekker. That woman had nothing to do with me trying to check up. She's telling me, Teresa's telling me, the Patriots are having, I am so excited. I've never thought I'd get so much love from the Patriots. Wherever I go, she says, even people that was voting for me, they're like, you did the right choice, my sister. So I just want you to know that. There's some people here, they're not here for us, they're here for positions. They want to be appointed. Hulle moet loop. Ek sê dit vandag because they too selfish to understand the bigger picture. Then some of you post nonsense on Facebook about your PA people. Why didn't I get a job? Why does this one get a job? Listen, go there, go and put your CV in somewhere. PA is not here to give you a job. We are here not on individual missions. We are here on a generational mission. We are not on an individual mission. We are on a generational mission. So if you look at individualism, you will never be happy. You have to look at generationally what we are trying to achieve here. Some of you say, Pres, can I have 3 hours of your time? I don't have 3 hours for myself. We are going somewhere. We are going somewhere with this. So I want to say to you that trust the process or jump off, man. Trust the process. Trust the process. And a councillor that's not at a by-election, they will for you scam. It's time, DSG, where you must give me names of councillors. Because councillors are getting paid. That's not at a by-election. It can't be. It can't be. You're a councillor. And, you know, I was once at a by-election. It was in the middle of the night. Warren Roman and them, they were making a big pot of soup for the people. I was still laughing at them. And then the evening when I got there, the people were standing in lines for soup. I even said to Terren, I milk biggie coffee there. I didn't want soup, I wanted coffee. But people are sacrificing. People are sacrificing their time. Jy wat 'n councillor is, for your eie sake, kryf jou by 'n by-election asseblief. So I want to say to all of you here tonight, you must understand what's happening here. You must understand what's happening here. This is a generational mission. It is not a higher 1 or higher 2 or higher 4. This is a generational mission. We're going somewhere here. It's a kingdom assignment. We're going somewhere. There's some people that does buy door to door for the past, listen to me if I tell you, for the past 10 years, 11 years, 12 years, they've never had a job in the PA, but they understand that we are going somewhere. Julle praat van die PA, maar julle is van die PA. Julle is slange. Julle is slange. That's why your things are getting screenshotted, your things are being posted by the opposition. While the opposition is posting something that you said, they said, Judas, I'm telling you today, you post and go against us, dan wil môre kon so ons bysa nie. Julle moet loop. Julle moet hulle sommer wegsag as hulle kom. Die wat so post, yeah, why didn't I get a job? Why this one? Why this one? Why this one? Why that one? Let me tell you something. In this party, there's no favoritism. No favoritism. In this party, there's absolutely no favoritism. I want you to know that today. And if you are in parliament, or if you are a councillor, So you want to be there forever. Other people must not learn. Other people must not get a chance also to learn what is required. You know what is required when I'm a counselor? What must my conduct be? You want to be there forever. This is a career opportunity for you. I hear some of you even saying, oh no, but I must know, am I going to have a job next year? Yeah, soek for your werk. Look for a job for you for next year. Because this PA is not at the moment. You cannot expect that other people must not learn. I hear people say, oh, if you join the PA, yeah, I only heard on a live, I was no longer a counselor. Where did you hear you were a counselor? Let's start right there. Tell me. Where did you hear you were a counselor? Where did you hear you were a leader? Where did you hear you're going to parliament? Where did you hear that you're going to legislature? Where did you hear that you've been appointed in a position? Was that not on a life? Was that not on a life? Do we not speak to each other through lives? Vandaag, you want us to write you a letter, an email, and whatever. No, people. Everybody's going to get a chance. How fast? We're going somewhere. We're going somewhere. You know, if you get people, I can show you people. You know, I can show you people. You know, the DSG, Michelle, she was running around there, starting the Patriotic Alliance in El Rado Park. When positions came, she was not appointed. She was not a councillor. When people, 5 people were going to council, but the person that started there in El Rado Park were not going anywhere. Not once did she complain. Not once did she complain. Not once did she say, I'm leaving this party, I'm leaving this party, I'm not going to be part of this party anymore. She said, my turn will come. And her turn came. So I hope you understand, we are busy with a generational mission here. You know, I'm looking at Ronaldo. She's going everywhere with this, going around, whatever. And she has never been appointed in this party for a job that pays her. That's Myrtle Williams. They've run for this party, blind. Those people have not been appointed and say, yeah, you're being appointed, here's your salary. But plants in them, they are loyal. You come here, whenever people are being positions and you're not there, then the world must stand still. Can I tell you a secret? Here's the secret that you must know about me. I am working so hard to bring up leaders so I can stand back. Let me tell you something about Gayton. Ek raak nie verlief op poste nie. That's why the other day I was willing to resign from being a mayor. Ek raak nie verlief op poste nie. Now I'm no longer Gayton. Ek wil nou press for life wees. No, it doesn't work like that. Julle praat die hele dag hier op Facebook, but you don't go to the ground. You don't go to the ground. If I as the president can go to the ground 3 times every evening, ek was grond toe this week. Ek was grond toe. Just trust the process. I can tell you people here that has been working, they have nothing. You know, hey guys, you don't understand, eh? You're really hurting us. You're hurting us. Let me tell you something. The D is busy with the PA. He got some stupid boys must talk about PA the whole day. Let me show you in Cape Town. I want to show you in Cape Town. People, you must start respecting yourself. You must really start respecting yourself. Colored people and black people in Cape Town must learn to respect themselves. Let me show you something. City of Cape Town. Matsikama. Saldanha Bay, West Coast District, Breede Vallei, Langeberg, Wynlands District Meyer, Overberg District, Swellendam, Prince Albert, Lensburg, Garden Route District, Mossel Bay, George. All of them are white, the mayors. All of them are white. All of them that I've mentioned, all those places got white mayors in an area where there's so many black and colored people. So let me tell you something, the strategy in George, and I want to put that strategy here. We have been working with the Freedom Front Plus. Now, the Freedom Front Plus is a party that I respect. The DA needs one seat to govern in George. That seat is being given to them by ACDP. Now, when Marcel left, we could have put in a vote of no confidence in them, because then there'll be one seat less. If we win the vote, there will be one seat more. But the Freedom Front Plus got 4 seats. Now, the Freedom Front Plus got 4 seats. So the Freedom Front Plus, don't listen to what people are telling you. They have no choice but to help the DA. It is political suicide for them not to vote with the DA. Because the DA will say Freedom Front Plus gave power to the ANC and to PA. So you can't get angry with the Freedom Front Plus. They have no choice. Trust me when I tell you, they have no choice. They have to go with the DA. Leave all the stories people tell you, no, the Freedom Front Plus is still meeting. The Freedom Front Plus, they have no choice. If I was the leader of the Freedom Front Plus, I would have gone with the DA. I'm going to repeat it. If I was the leader of the Freedom Front Plus, I will go with the DA, not because I agree with them, but if they lose power, they will run a campaign that says Freedom Front Plus gave power to the ANC. And a person voting for the Freedom Front Plus there in Northwest will stop voting for the Freedom Front Plus because they will say, oh, this party of mine is no kop en een mis met die ANC. Ah nee vader. So waar met die ANC? Ek sê vir jou in Johnson. My vader hier dit op die webblad. So, patriots, listen to me. Here's the strategy. I'm sharing it here. The Freedom Front Plus is going to defend. We've got 3 extra seats now, basically. We're going to win those votes, and they know it. They have, Freedom Front Plus got 4. So we need 2. We need 2 George councillors to walk over to us. Then with the Freedom Front Plus, dan slaat ons hulle. Then we remove them from George. So I'm mentioning that to you, that you must know how this movie is going to play. We are now going to put a vote of no confidence on the 4th of December. The reason why we put a vote of no confidence, ons wil net sien wie staan saam met ons, laat ons 'n voeltjie met sy nes en al slaan, so we can come for them. So I want the people of George to understand what is the thing, the plan. We need 2 still to walk over. When we have those 2 that's going to walk over, when those 2 walk over, we will take over George. So the plan now is those councillors, they better come home because they are standing between the people of George's freedom. Don't wait for Freedom Front Plus. We are going to hit the DA with Freedom Front Plus. We need to, after the 4th, if Freedom Front Plus vote with them, we must answer. Touch is a move. Touch is a move. The ANC told me they've been long aware that the leader, that's the ANC saying this, the provincial secretary has been working with the DA. That's what they say to me. I don't know that. But they said he's been working with the DA. That's why we fought with the DA, with the ANC. But now that he's no longer there, we can talk again with the ANC in the Western Cape. In Beaufort West, in Laingsburg, Waterskloof, Neisner, we can speak again. We can speak again. Because now there's proper leaders in the ANC in the Western Cape that we can talk to. So as far as George is concerned, we are going to have the vote of no confidence. But the vote of no confidence for the 4th is not to change the municipality. It is to make sure we see who's for us, who's against us. That's our strategy, patriots. Now, so we can make proper sums. We can't just say, hey, this person is going to vote for us. Let us see who's voting for us. We're going to count the votes on the 4th of December. Then we have people that says, oh, these people come from the D and they get positions. Did these people come knock at our door, or did we go knock on their doors? We went to go knock on their doors. These people had positions. Now, who will leave their position and not get a position? As they mal. We went to these people, we called them. I want to talk to you, please come. Now imagine a person leaves as a teacher at one school, and you want him to come teach at your school, and then when he gets to your school, you're like, no, you must become the janitor, which is a lower position. So what you must understand, what is the strategy is clear. We need 2 in George, Tafale. But now we're putting a vote of no confidence in. The vote of no confidence is just to see who's who and who's who in the zoo. George gaat val. Because they block our people's electricity that owes like 800 rand, but they don't block the electricity of the businesses that owes like 1 million. George gaan val. I pray to God we must never get to a stage where we have to hide PA councillors. I pray to God, they're hiding, they're taking DA councillors, the DA is taking DA councillors, come fen court to ons, hou jou hierso. You mustn't meet, they've been checked. How do you do that? So I needed you to tell you that they can send these supers to talk about us. We are busy. We are busy. We are busy. So, patriots, here's the thing. Excuse me. So now you have the description and the plan of us in George. What your party is planning. So, people like Rita Sambo has already shown us what is possible. Duiselsdorp. We're in Duiselsdorp. We have Sambo's ward, Rita's ward. Daai Easters het klaar word gewen. Then, yesterday, the media is not our friend. I want you to know the media, you mustn't be scared of the media of South Africa. Because they think they control politicians, not me, not the PA. We don't need them. So we will now identify which media we will work with in the PA. We don't want you to write good things about us. If yesterday this guy interviewed me, Heinrich, I said, nee, dis kak. He says, no, you can't speak like that. I said, die handjies is hier, weet nie wie druk weer hier nie. So he says to me, you can't speak like that. Ek sê, nee, wag. Jy ken nie hoe ek groot geword hier. Ek is so plat op die aarde. You're not going to tell me what to say. And he just laughed. So, you mustn't depend on the media to tell our story. We need to go door to door to tell our story. Most importantly, patriots, that you must know is that we are going to, immediately after the by-elections, we are going to come out and give you the strategy for the election, 2026. Everyone is going to be involved. Every single person is going to have a task. Ons gaan almal takke hê. We're all going to get involved. All of us. Becomes a thing. And I want to thank all the leaders that has been teaching people how to run by-elections. Thank you. Thank you. Laat ons ons mense loop haal mense. Dis al wat ek vir julle vra. Then the last two things I want to tell you is I saw somebody today making fun of Sammy. Oh, Sammy, you don't have a big post. Sammy het 'n groot post that he's not supposed to talk about. Sammy ry die pad Durban toe. Sammy is mos a pilot up and down Durban. If Sammy goes to Durban, you weet is lelik. Sammy get trusted with classified things in the PA, which is Durban. And we are going to announce in the next live who works with who in this election. So you will get, say, I'm going to work with this person. So the next live is about who's going to work in this election. What is your position? You need to know your position. So the key word is, what's my position? Where's my position in the field? On the battlefield? You need to know where your position is. We're going to show the DA and the ANC and the EFF and the MK. Position on the battlefield. Get your position on the battlefield. Get your position on the battlefield. We're going to give you your position on the battlefield. We're going to war. We're going to war, patriots. Most importantly, I would like to just say that in Neisner, we are removing Leader Walid. He is going to work in the election team of the presidency because he's done everything we told him that needs to be done. So he's gone for classes, he's gone to fix himself, he's fine. He is a hard worker for this party. So Leader Walid will be no longer a councillor, and the new councillor in his place is is Mr. Richard Kakora. Congratulations, Richard. You are going to be the councillor in Neisner. Leader Walid is going to start working with the DP now because he's going to be in the presidential team. And the new Neisner councillor, sorry, the new Neisner mayoral candidate. We also removed Leader Walid from the mayoral candidate position. The new mayoral candidate for Neisner is Leader Beauty. Congratulations, Leader Beauty. You are our new mayoral candidate. Your work is cut out for you. You cannot be a councillor candidate and a mayor. So, a new leadership appoint there. The new councillor will be appointed by the leadership there. But Leader Beauty is our mayoral candidate for Neisner. And Leader Richard, congratulations. And congratulations, Leader Walid, for your new post. And Patriots, let me leave you with this thing tonight. I want you to know that it's war. The war has started. You already see even this, you saw what is happening in the ANC. You can just check on the news. I'm told the president told them, give me the date that you want me to resign. Because apparently there's people in dark corners that wants the president to go, which that will be a massive mistake. That will be a massive mistake for them, but because we've turned the corner in South Africa. We've turned the corner. Listen to me when I tell you the rent. I had to pay somebody overseas today. Eugene was saying, no, that's not the amount. You forget the rent is so strong now. We've got the lowest inflation, record levels of inflation. In the third quarter, we've created close to 300,000 jobs. So the GNU is really taking the country up now. And don't believe me. Listen to the foremost people that speaks about these issues in the country. So we did this all under the leadership of President Ramaphosa. The GNU is really turning the corner now. All the hard work we put in last year is now starting to show fruits. And that's the message you must take out there. I'm so excited. We are not where we were. We are not where we want to be. So I just wanted you to know that it will be a grave mistake for them now to want to move, come with new thing. Not now. We are being led into prosperity now. So I needed to tell you, Patriots, that I love with all my heart. I love you guys so much. And it might look like you are overlooked at the moment. Trust me, you will not be overlooked. You will not be overlooked. You will not be overlooked. We have, I'm so proud because Cabinet has given a green light for the F1. Cabinet has given green light for the Olympics in 2036 to 2036 or 2040. Today in Uppington, we are the world's strongest man. A South African, Rhino Nel, has won it again, second time in a row. I want to say to all of you, thank you. But the GNU is now doing what we said last year we're going to do. The fruits are showing now. Die vrucht. So I just want to say to you guys, I really, 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 really love you. love you. I mean, I was looking at Alvino, January and them, and Bishop Don, working there, and Kimberly, and all the type of stuff. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Let us do this thing. I love you guys. Salute. Take care. Bye-bye.